الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله كما هو أهله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وخاتم النبيين أبي القاسم محمد وآل الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين. या सरकार इमाम ज़माना कोशिश करें जितना हो सके मेरे साथ मिल के पढ़ें. इलाही अज़म अल-बला व बरहा अल-ख़फ़ा व इंकशफ़ अल-ग़िता व इंक़ता अर-रजा व ज़ाक़त अल-अर्ज़ व मुनिअत अस-समा وأنت المستعان وإليك المشتكى وعليك المعول في الشدة والرخاء. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد أولي الأمر الذين فرضت علينا طاعتهم وعرفتنا بذلك منزلتهم ففرج عنا بحقهم فرجا عاجلا قريبا كلمح البصر أو هو أقرب. بلند يا محمد يا علي يا علي يا محمد يا علي يا علي اكفياني فإنك كافيان وانصراني فإنكما ناصران. يا مولانا يا صاحب الزمان الغوث الغوث أدركني أدركني الساعة 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 العجال 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 يا أرحم الراحمين بحق محمد وآله الطاهرين. Louder salawat. أما بعد فقد قال الله تبارك وتعالى في كتابه المجيد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قد أفلح من زكاها. Dear brothers and sisters, boys and girls, this is our third majlis. We are talking about success. Every human being in this world is struggling to achieve success in his life. Everybody is putting his best efforts to achieve success in his life. And Allah is also talking about success in this verse. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا. You want to be successful? I will introduce what is success. I will tell you what is success. Ya Allah, definitely if you introduce success to me, that is the best introduction of success, because you are the most knowledgeable. Your knowledge is more than anybody else. You are the creator, you are the God, and you are the most knowledgeable. So what is success, Ya Allah? Allah says, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا. If you want to be successful, no matter you are Muslim or non-Muslim, you are British, American, Australian, Pakistani, Indian, wherever you live, whoever you are, whatever is your age, if you want to achieve success, defeat your inner enemy. There is an inner enemy inside you, which is persuading you towards bad things, which is taking you towards wrong things. Defeat this enemy and you'll be successful. This enemy always wants to see you unsuccessful. This enemy always wants to see you failure. Defeat it. And after defeating this enemy, you will be able to be the most successful, the most powerful, and the strongest person on the universe. You've heard these stories. Last night's story that Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq alayhi salatu wassalam, what did he say? He said, if you want to be strong, defeat your inner enemy. If you defeat your inner enemy, you will get this power that the wild, savage animals like lion will be your slaves. So many things will be in your control. You'll be strong and powerful. Prophet is saying, oh people, oh young boys, you want to see who is strong among you? I will tell you, not the one who is able to lift heavy stones. The one rather is strong, who is able to defeat his inner enemy. Now once Prophet, peace be upon him, some of the companions were coming back from the war, and one of the companions was injured, almost dead, injured. Rasulullah said, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, you are coming from minor struggle, minor war, and you have to attend a major struggle, major war. He was confused. Ya Rasulullah, I went to war, to battlefield, and I'm injured, I'm almost dead, okay, my whole body is injured, and this is minor struggle, this is minor war. If this is minor war, what is major war? What is big war? What is major struggle? Rasulullah said, this is minor. Why? Because when you go to fight with an enemy in a battlefield, that's for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, right? And you know the enemy is in front of you. And after a while, you get to know the techniques of that enemy, and you are able to defeat that enemy and come back. And even in that battlefield, if you die, you will just lose this normal body finish, which is for 60 years, 50 years, 70 years. But major struggle, major war is that war which is not for 1 day, which is not for 1 week, which is not for 1 month, which is not for 1 year. It continues until you die. This is very long war. This is a very long battle. It's not for 1, 2 years. It's not for a few years. It's until you live. This war is inside you. And the enemy sometimes is so dangerous that it never asks you to do something wrong directly. Rather, the enemy deceives you, uses techniques to misguide you. If an enemy comes in front of you and says, okay, drink this haram thing, you will say no. If a bad guy comes to you and says, eat pork, you will say no, right? But this enemy never asks you to do something haram directly. It misguides you, deceives you, plays with your emotions, and then it takes you towards haram thing. Number 1 is hidden. Number 2 is using techniques. Number 3 is for the rest of your life. Number 4, if you were defeated at the battlefield, if you were defeated, what will happen? I will die. How long I was supposed to live? 30 years? 40 years? 50 years? 100 years? No more than that, right? If at the battlefield, if I die, why this normal body will finish. I was supposed to die 30 years later, I died today, finished. But here, if you were defeated in this major war, in this war with your inner enemy, in this war with Nafs Ammara, if you were defeated, what will happen? your eternal life, which is forever, will be destroyed. Allahu Akbar. You might be Muslim, you might be Shia, you might be follower of Imam Ali, but if you were defeated by Nafs Ammara, you could become enemy of Imam Ali. This is how dangerous is Nafs Ammara, inner enemy. Yesterday I took the name of Zubayr. Who is Zubayr? Cousin of Imam Ali. Cousin of Imam Ali. Who is Zubayr? Nearest friend, companion, lover, follower of Imam Ali. Allahu Akbar. He was a great guy. And what happened to him? In the battle of Jamal, he was on the side of Aisha and he came to fight Imam Ali. And according to some hadiths, when Imam Ali got the news of his death, Imam got sad. Imam said, this guy, Zubayr, is that guy, according to some narrations, says that the one who killed Zubayr, he will go to fire of hell. And the one who was killed, means the Zubayr itself, they both will go to fire of hell. But this story is teaching us. Today you might say, Molana, I am Shia. Yeah, very good. Well, what type of Shia you are? You are not even ready to sacrifice your time to come to Majlis of Bibi Zahra. But this Zubayr, at least for 20 years, he sacrificed, for 25 years, he sacrificed many things. He sacrificed many things for Imam Ali. Did you sacrifice at least like Zubayr? We even didn't sacrifice like Zubayr. Zubayr at least sacrificed a lot for Imam Ali. We don't sacrifice our time. But what happened? Because he couldn't defeat his Nafs Ammara. Because he couldn't defeat his inner enemy. Because his inner enemy overcome him and defeated him, he became enemy of Imam Ali. He came to fight Imam Ali. We have to be careful. We don't know what will happen to us. God forbid. If we didn't defeat our Nafs Ammara, we could be one of the enemies of our Imam. Astaghfirullah Rabbi wa atubu ilayh. Today Nafs Ammara comes to you. As I said, it never directly says to disobey Allah. For example, Nafs Ammara goes to the girls, young girls, when they grow up at the age of 12, 13, 14. It never says disobey Allah. As if the girl is Muslim, if the girl is Shia, Nafs Ammara will never go to her and say that disobey Allah, walk without hijab. Nafs Ammara never asks any mu'mina Shia girl directly to leave hijab. But Nafs Ammara will come to her and will say, you will look good if you put makeup on your face, if you put few hairs outside, if you wear tight clothes, you will look good. Now this is Nafs Ammara. But there's another voice, inner voice. There are 4 inner supporters who support us, who stop us from bad things. One of them is ruh. One of them is wisdom, aql. One of them is fitrat, human nature. One of them is zamir, conscious. These 4 inner voices will stop her. No, don't go without hijab in front of mahrams. Even if you look good, so what? What will happen if you look good? What will happen? A girl came to me. She said, Molana, you were saying do hijab, cover yourself. If I cover myself, if I do hijab, then how can I find a good husband? This was a question she sent for me on the paper. We had a QA session somewhere in Ramadan. So she said, how can we find a husband? She said, we do makeup, we come in front of mahram, so a boy likes us and then we could find a good husband. I asked a question in my majlis, who guarantees you that you will find a good husband? Maybe you are decorating yourself, you're decorating yourself so that you get a handsome husband, a rich husband. Who knows, an ugly, poor husband comes to your life. Maybe an ugly guy, he loves you, and he then comes to propose you. And finally you end up marrying an ugly guy, a poor guy. Who guarantees you? When you are coming in front of mahram, there are so many boys, so many mahrams looking at you. Who guarantees you that you will get the one you wish in your dreams? This is Nafs Ammara, misguides you. Because she is a Shia girl, Nafs Ammara will never tell her that, okay, disobey Allah, disobey Prophet. No, Nafs Ammara knows, it plays techniques. It never says in the beginning, just what's to me, Allah said, so what? I want to do this thing, I will go without hijab. No. In a mu'mina Shia girl, Nafs Ammara plays game. This is the danger of Nafs Ammara. It will say, you will look good. Or sometime a girl came in Tehran. She was very non-hijabi girl, Shia mu'mina. A Molana asked her, why are you non-hijabi? She said, because my friend, she was not doing this bad thing, being non-hijabi, not because to show it to others, rather to compete her friend. She said, my friend is looking very good in makeup, so I don't want to be less than her, so I want to be better than her. This is all Nafs Ammara's games, techniques, tricks to misguide you, to deceive you, to destroy you. Same thing in boys, same thing in boys, it comes, same thing in men, same thing in women, it misguides you. And it never stops you. As I gave you the example, you want to go for a job interview, it will try to stop you. You want to get up for namaz, it will try to stop you. You want to help a poor. Once I remember, we were going somewhere in Pakistan, a poor came. I just wanted to give 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 50 rupees to him. All of a sudden, a voice came inside. Maybe he's a liar. Maybe he's not poor. Look, this is Nafs Ammara. If I give him 50 rupees, maybe he's rich, he's richer than me. I said, it's okay, even if he's rich, if I give 50 to him, I will not become poor, give it to him. If he was real poor then, I at least helped him. You have to fight your Nafs Ammara. Nafs Ammara, everywhere you will miss. You pray, Allahu Akbar. In the mosque, somebody opens the door, you hear the voice, Nafs Ammara plays with you. Oh, somebody's looking at you. Misguiding you. This is how everywhere in the mosque. In the mosque, it fights with you. It tries to defeat you. You come to pray, it tries to change your intention. You go to school, it tries to play with you. It tries to play with your emotions and destroy you. It's a very big enemy. And Prophet is saying, defeating Nafs Ammara makes you strong. But how should I defeat Nafs Ammara? I should know my enemy. Because our time is 20 minutes, I think we have maybe 4 or 5 minutes, then we'll switch to Urdu. As I said, this is the topic which we are talking on every Friday, and the recordings are available on Facebook. If you are interested on this topic, you can inshallah follow and listen to those lectures. And if you want to know more about this dangerous enemy, read 2 books. One Mi'raj al-Saada, Jami al-Saada, and one Shahil Hadith of Imam al-Khomeini. They are available in English as well, in Urdu as well. So inshallah, read these books to know how dangerous is your enemy. Now, I want to know this enemy. How should I know this enemy? What is the attribute of this enemy? Just one attribute, I'll point towards it, and then I will give you one prescription how to defeat it, and that's it. Nafs Ammara always says you are perfect. This is one of the attributes of Nafs Ammara. It says, I'm perfect. I'm the best. I'm better than everybody. Nobody is like me. And whenever this feeling comes in you, what happens? You start finding faults from others. Why people backbite? Because they think, I don't have any fault. Others have faults. So search faults of other people. This is Nafs Ammara. But you have to defeat Nafs Ammara. I am full of faults. Why should I find other people's faults? I have to first find out my faults and remove my faults. But Nafs Ammara will say, no, you are perfect. You are very good. All other people are full of faults. This is one of the attributes of Nafs Ammara. Go and check yourself. Wherever you're thinking anybody is less than you and you are higher than anybody, this is the place where your Nafs Ammara has become strong and it could destroy you. Fight with it. How can I fight with it? Hadith says, the verses of Holy Quran says, if you want to fight Nafs Ammara, one of the ways to defeat Nafs Ammara is what? Number 1, don't obey Nafs Ammara. Don't obey Nafs Ammara. Even sometime When you want to eat something halal, there are some desires inside you. Don't listen to yourself immediately. For example, now inside the majlis, all of a sudden you thought, I want to drink a mango lassi. For example, I gave my example because I like mango lassi. Maybe none of you likes it. If all of a sudden you like to eat pizza, for example, it's halal, it's not haram, you will go to a halal place, don't immediately listen to your desires. If you want to defeat nafs amara, this is one thing. Even your halal desire, don't fulfill your halal desires immediately. Whatever you want to do, what happens all of a sudden? Whatever we want, we go and we buy it, we go and we do it, we go and we eat it, we go and we do that thing. It's halal, it's okay, no problem. Allah is saying it's halal, but control. Control yourself. When you are able to control on halal things, you will be able to control on haram things. Number two, what to do, how to defeat nafs amara. Number one, don't listen to your desires. Even halal desires, give some time. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 40 days. Don't go behind even your halal desires immediately. Give some time. Give some time. And same thing, parents, when your son, when your daughter comes to you, Baba, buy me this, Baba, buy me this, don't immediately buy that thing for them. Give them some time. Give them some time. And then arrange that thing for them. Number two, how to defeat nafs amara? Do zikr. The easiest zikr, the best zikr, astaghfirullah rabbi wa atubu ilayh. Every day 500 times. You can't do 400 times. You can't do 300 times. You can't do 200 times. Baba, at least 100 times is okay. I've given you discount. People come to me, Molana, you in every majlis you give a prescription. Now we are tired. We can't do so many things. 100 times astaghfirullah rabbi wa atubu ilayhi. Is it hard job? It's not a hard job. It's the easiest job. But nafs amara will say, no, we don't have time. Believe me, today I'm giving you this prescription. Recite 500 times astaghfirullah rabbi wa atubu ilayhi daily. Those who are not able to recite it, believe me, their nafs amara is strong. Believe me, your nafs amara will make excuses. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm sleeping. Oh, I didn't have time. Oh, I had guests. Oh, I had this. Oh, I had that. And at the end of the day, you will have a lot of time, but you will not recite astaghfirullah rabbi wa atubu. Because astaghfirullah rabbi wa atubu ilayhi zikr will defeat nafs amara. And nafs amara doesn't want to be defeated by you. So let's see whose nafs amara is powerful and strong. Later on, come and update me, Molana, my nafs was powerful or my ruh was powerful. If your ruh was powerful, ruh is the good part inside us. If there is one nafs amara inside us, there are 4 prophets inside us. 4 inner prophets, 4 inner guides. One of them is ruh. They take us towards good things. Molana said, recite astaghfirullah rabbi wa atubu ilayh. It's beneficial for you. Recite it, defeat nafs amara. But nafs amara, if that was powerful, that will defeat these 4 poor people inside us. But if these 4 were powerful, they will defeat nafs amara. And that's your job. You have to decide that who will win, inshallah. Either nafs amara, God forbid, or these 4 inner guides. So this is, inshallah, the summary of these 3 English lectures. Try to defeat nafs amara. How? How dangerous is nafs amara? You've heard. And if you defeat nafs amara, how powerful you'll be, you've heard last night. And how to defeat nafs amara, even your halal desire, don't obey and fulfill your halal desires immediately. Give some time. Number 2, do zikr. Which zikr? 500 times astaghfirullah rabbi wa atubu ilayh daily. No matter if you are 5 years old or 50 years old, do it. It will help you to defeat nafs amara. Recite a loud salawat. Believe me. This is also nafs amara's job. It says don't recite loud salawat. Do you know why? Because loud salawat makes hypocrisy run away. When you recite salawat loudly, hadiths say hypocrisy runs away. When Molana says loud, nafs amara says no, leave it. Allahumma salli. No, recite a loud salawat.